I think that's the bring somebody up behind under him. You know what I'm saying? Type of Dak at that point. See what I'm saying? You might not.
Mm-hmm.
Right now is our years to, if we're gonna do something, we got to strike right now. And I feel like we're a few players away on defense, man, for having a say in, contending for the East for real, and making the playoffs and seeing what happens.
The scary part for me is that with the GP talk, if you ain't done it yet, it is gonna be future. We got 2 weeks, a week and a half, or a week and a half before the draft now. 2 weeks, something like that, whatever. And if that talk hadn't happened, I want it now. You can't give me that. You can't give me that for next year and the year after. I don't want those two first rounds for GP now. If you're gonna sign him, Jerry, if you're not gonna sign him, let him go right now. Like don't hold him hostage. Don't try to keep him with the, oh yeah, we're gonna get the deal done. We're gonna get a deal done talk, because we need that draft capital right now. Because that draft capital, you could get another picks. You can get another team's first this year. Have three first round picks, use two to go grab something special. You know what I'm saying? You can use
Mm-hmm.
those as trade bait right now and still keep one to draft a player to help the defensive player.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
you can easily go get a max if you want those two firsts. You know what I mean? Two firsts. You go ahead
yeah,
and get you a
yeah,
max and then still
yeah,
have one. If you're gonna
Yeah, that's the
do it
thing.
now. Yeah, do it now. Don't get into this long talk and then it be fucking July and time to
But but
report to
but
camp
that's
and
that's
you still doing that long talk
It's
shit,
that
that's
and
it's
what you
somebody
might
sign.
somebody signs him in the preseason.
but
You know
that's
what I mean?
what you
Something
might
like that happens.
possibly
I was
get.
like, no.
That's what you might possibly get anyway. Like the draft can still be room to to make that move. So that's still that's still up in the air. That can be done on draft day.
Hmm.
To be honest with you,
hmm
so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any,
yeah,
any
yeah. That can
anything
happen. Yeah.
anything could happen.
Yeah. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I can see that.
Even if it is after, like, go get you a guy, man, because
And I'm not,
we all want a pass rusher.
and to be honest, not that he's going to replace, but I do like Tyson. I do
Oh
like
shit.
Jordan.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Oh
I'm
man.
not saying he's going. He can't replace GP, but like I said, we've had top 10 offenses without Pickens and GP.
Well,
Yeah.
there was just a report that was released like 6 hours ago that has like a hypothetical of a blockbuster trade of George Pickens going to the Ravens, and that's in exchange for their first round number 14th overall pick. Uh, so um, so yeah, man. So there is talk going on about that, man. So I don't know, man. I want GP back, man, but at the same time, I guess he has until July the 15th to sign that tender, the
Hmm.
tag
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So
At
I
this
just don't
point, if
want
we
to
don't
get
get
into
by
the
April,
by
let
April.
him go. Yeah. If we ain't made no move in this draft, fuck it. He's a Cowboy. You know
No,
what I'm saying? Like at this point, that's the way I would rather see. It's like you're a Cowboy. If you ain't doing nothing with him now, Jerry, man, just pay the man his money, bro, and go on
yeah,
about your business. Let's end this shit. Like I'm
You
tired of
ready to
every
go
off
at
season.
Peyton?
Well,
yeah, yeah.
but you know what's nuts to me is like every off season he got to do some fuck shit to keep his name in the news, man. And this shit gets real old. You know what I'm saying? Every season, why we gotta go through this drama, man? Why can't we just focus on the football? Every season is gonna be some shit where it's a player signing, it's something going on to where you're worried like of anything other. You're worried about the business. It keeps the eyes on him. What is Jerry Jones doing? What is Jerry Jones doing? Instead of worrying about what the Dallas Cowboys are doing. And that shit gets a little old, man.
Yeah,
Right.
Every
You
off
know
season,
what?
man.
You
like
know
Ty.
what
Every
though?
off season, man.
Go ahead, OG.
No, go ahead,
My
Steve.
bad.
No, go ahead, Steve.
No, I was just saying. You know what though? That's I'm at the point now, and I'm tired of even complaining about it. This is how Jerry been since he got the team day one. Anytime I heard somebody complaining about it, just like what? We've been having to win this fight of. That's the
Yeah,
way he do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out there and put the team together. Coaches and
right.
players get it together and win in spite of it because Jerry's gonna be Jerry. And that's just
True.
that. We can't even be wishing on the star for some shit that ain't gonna happen. The
Yeah.
old dog new tricks, nah.
Yeah. Tech
Jerry,
says it takes two though, bro. He gotta wanna be here too. That's what Tech said.
Fact,
I
fact.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, because you playing with another beast on the opposite side of you, and you got a legit quarterback that gave you your best season ever.
Yeah, but
So,
Terry got
uh-huh.
want to be here means understanding about that franchise tag. You
Mhm.
I
know
think he'll play on it. I
that's
think he'll play
well
on it.
that's all I'm saying. That's part of wanting to be here, and that's I think what Tack's talking about. Part of it takes too. Like everybody else who's gotten that money, pretty much has gotten that tag. So
Yeah,
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
yeah.
I don't
And
know.
Yeah.
like,
On the
I
business
get it.
side of things, do y'all think GP needs to show y'all more as far as like behavior?
No. As
No,
far as like showing up to practice,
Like, is he gonna
meeting
remain
meetings
the
on
ultimate
time and
professional?
all that. Yeah. I mean, I can see, being reluctant to, allowing someone to keep showing up to the meetings late and all that old stuff and you getting paid all this money. Yeah, he gonna have to do a little better, man.
Mhm.
If you want to be worth 40, if you trying to be worth
Yeah,
in the 30s period, you got to treat this thing like a profession and be a
yeah,
professional. So
yeah.
yeah, he got to step up and got a little growing up to do, man. But I still want him, man, because you need that. You need that little. We need that on our team because we are, we've
Mm-hmm.
always been saying we've been soft and all that old stuff, man. And that's the little dog in them too. Sometimes the dogs be trying to break and bend the rules a little bit, man. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it shows up on the field too. So
I mean, you
Yeah,
know what
on
it
the
does. It
defensive
takes a
side.
yeah, but
yeah.
the Bash brothers, man. It take one to to turn the other one up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like you said, you need that dog. You need that dog on that offense, man. Somebody
You know,
who's gonna turn the rest of the team up and have everybody else amped up too, bro. Because
Right.
not
CD seem like a cool cat, but with your guy over there, you gonna act up with your guy now. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with Dak,
Yeah.
because you got weapons, you gonna act a little differently when you got. It's a different type of walk. A
Mm-hmm.
different type of confidence, bro. Because I got dogs out here. Like I know
Hmm.
whatever I'm gonna do, they're gonna meet me in that fight. So when he gets amped up, I get amped up. When I get amped up, they get amped up. And GP brings a different type of fire than CD
not
does.
not
You know what
not
I'm saying?
just not just his not just his maturity, but I'd like to see him, show me something else one more year. I'm not saying he doesn't have it. I understand that at Pittsburgh he was a victim of poor quarterback play, but
Mhm.
but still, man, these CD's he's put his time in, he's put his numbers in, he's put his work in. I'd like to see GP do that another year.
Only thing,
Jerry
only
has
thing,
his own. Jerry and Steven has his
No,
own.
no, I'm just saying.
yeah.
No, no, no. I'm just saying because we're all looking at this with the presence in mind that Jackson Smith and Jigma skyrocketed this rate up, but look at what he's done the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
He showed it the last 2 years. So give me 2 years, man, and I understand.
But that ain't his fault. The brick, bro.
Well,
And he
I
didn't sit there. The market is the market. It is
I
what it
I
is. Like
I I, I
for
get
what
that.
I've done this year, you have to pay me on my performance. You can't. So if you go in for a raise and your performance was what GP has, and your boss says, "I want to see you do this another year and make sure it ain't a fluke," what you gonna say?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I think
You really
JSN's.
can't say too
I
much.
You can't say
Yeah, but
nothing. It's fine.
I
Uh,
think
Not a
JSN's was
player.
based off his last 2 year performance.
but you
See,
can go find
I
another
think
job.
that's what they were basing his off of. Now you have to ask Dallas to base GPs off of 1 year.
But you know the thing that makes that different is that Seattle's number JSN is Seattle's number one. They don't have that option like CD. So
He
I think
wasn't when
there's a
he
difference.
he was not when he first came in.
No, because they had DK, but DK's gone.
But
So
why do you think he's gone?
because they had the number one, he was okay. It was okay. They knew
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
had. They knew what they had. They knew what they had. You know what I'm saying?